What if I told you that in 2025, it's not the 20-somethings with passports and backpacks who are having the most fun? It's your Aunt Linda. It's your retired neighbor who just came back from a croissant-making class in southern France. It's your grandparents. Yes, the ones who still print MapQuest directions just in case, ziplining in Costa Rica, or riding scenic trains through the Swiss Alps. Because this generation, they're not just traveling, they're living. By the end of this video, you'll see exactly how Americans over 50 are exploring the world in 2025, what they're doing, where they're going, and why they're low-key having the best vacations of anyone right now. And if you're not taking notes, your parents might just beat you to that dream trip. Let's get one thing straight. Older travelers are done with touristy and tired. This year, it's all about travel that feels personal, meaningful, and, let's be honest, fun. We're seeing a huge wave of what experts are calling life-first travel. That means trips that aren't just about sightseeing, but actually living a little. Think more slow mornings in a tiny Tuscan village, less rushing to check off 17 landmarks in a day. And guess what? They're not just going, they're staying longer. Extended stays and month-long rentals are trending, especially for those embracing semi-retirement nomad life. Airbnb data even shows a 40% rise in stays over 21 days for guests over 55. According to AARP's 2025 travel report, nearly 70% of adults over 50 are planning multiple trips this year. And they're not skimping either. They're spending more on experiences, not just airfare. Translation? They're booking that hot air balloon ride in Albuquerque. They're learning to make mole in Oaxaca. They're hiking Iceland's waterfalls, with good shoes and even better snacks. This is where we drop in a real clip. Maybe it's the grandma who went viral on TikTok salsa dancing in Havana, or the granddad who's road tripping across the US in a decked-out RV, documenting it all on YouTube. These travelers aren't just checking off bucket lists, they're building highlight reels. And the internet? It's loving every minute. So what do they love to do? We're glad you asked. They're booking scenic rail journeys, like the Glacier Express in Switzerland or the Grand Canyon Railway. They're loving river cruises, especially on the Danube or the Columbia River Gorge, where the wine is flowing and the pace is just right. They're taking guided food tours in places like Lisbon, Savannah, and even Osaka, because when you've waited your whole life to try real Japanese ramen, you're going all in. They're also going big on family. Multi-gen trips are up 25% from last year, with cruises, resorts, and vacation rentals tailor-made for grandparents who want to hang with the whole crew and still sneak in a massage. Let's not pretend older travelers want to backpack across Europe with a 40-pound bag. Comfort matters. So they're turning to curated group trips, concierge services, and yes, even AI travel planners. That same group who once thought streaming meant a fish pond, they're now using apps to translate menus in Barcelona and find gluten-free bakeries in Prague. Direct flights, hotels with elevators, flexible itineraries. That's the vibe. Travel that's thoughtful, but still adventurous. People used to treat turning 50 like the travel finish line. Now, it's the starting gate. Kids are grown, jobs are winding down, and the world is wide open. This isn't about chasing Instagram likes or checking off 100 cities. It's about feeling good, eating well, seeing the world with fresh eyes, and doing it all while wearing compression socks that are surprisingly cute. So if you're over 50 and wondering if this is your year to book that trip to Japan, it is. If you've been dreaming about learning to paint in Greece or stargazing in Bryce Canyon, book it. And if you're not sure where to go next, just ask your grandma. She probably already has the itinerary printed and color-coded.